Right, after a week of being ravaged by serious illness and powering through it like a champion, we're back. And what better place to learn how to play the game again than here in the Haligtree. I didn't get the kill. It's not great. There we go, that got the kill. Got the Envoy's Horn. Very nice. Not going to use it on old Cherry Belle, but nice to have it, nonetheless. Now, which was the way down again? One forgets. This is what happens when you take some time off. Looks like I've also taken some spells off. I was expecting Comet to be on there, but I guess not. Now we've got the big dude. Can we just run past everything here? Excuse me. Pardon me. Ah! Good start. Right, let's try that again. But with less failure. Maybe. So this bit we can definitely sneak along here. What if we just Comet Azure this guy? We're not saving up our FP for anything, are we? Problem solved. That's been a recurring theme with this entire playthrough is, oh, but I've got to save it for later. When you very often just don't have to save it for later at all. Now, that's the way forward, isn't it? If we want to ignore the three dupes. See you later, Bubbles. Oh, God. Get pissed on by ants. This is not how I wanted my Sunday morning to go. Go on, Cherry Bear. Run, run. Although, controller's playing up again, as is tradition. Yep. That way is apparently not forward. Oh, piss off. I could have made that if I wasn't just stutter-stepping throughout the entire thing. Oh, now we've got your attention. We throw a moon at you. How's that, mate? That does good damage. Oh, come on. How is that not enough? Get wrecked. Don't you be looking at me. Awful buggers. Now, what if we were to drop down here? Oh no. The three dudes still hear us if we drop down there. Ugh, don't push me, you bloody ant bastard. There we go. That will look better. We even avoided the rock. It's almost professional. Right, now progress can be made. Good. Yep. How do you feel about rock slings? Not the biggest fan. That's good to know. Oh God, is that your big friend coming down to say hello? That's not promising. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's a big Leonine Misbegotten up there somewhere that wants a piece. That guy though, I'm surprised he's smart enough to not fling himself off the edge. Thought he was dumber than that. Now, ants. Sweet. That went pretty well, all told. This guy is trying to make it go less well. But we'll just drop off. He's also drops off though, because he's a pain in the ass. But then he might just... Nope, he's still with us. I thought I'd gained some runes because he'd also flung himself off, but... No, it seems he was mildly smarter than that. But hey ho, problem solved. Progress made. Now, should I switch out Loretta's bow for Comet, maybe? Can I pop back to Round Table and buy a memory stone? What you got for me, Husks? You do have a memory stone. Lovely. I thought you did. Use my IRL memory there to save the day. Because I think I would like regular ass Comet back on. It's just a useful weapon to have about. Now, what are we looking like talisman wise? Fair enough. I don't think we need to worry about dropping back for the Viridian charm, so let's just press on. It's going to take forever to kill all these lads. So, let's not do it. Although, how do they feel about just getting slashed up? That's pretty efficient. How do you feel about getting snipped? Yeah, what you gonna do from over there, Brendo? Yeah. Yeah, losing focus on that didn't help. Now your mates come down to say hello. And Comet Zero doesn't have great downward aim on it. That's good to know. And yeah, throwing moons at people also doesn't really work when they're below you. Now we could try just doing a running jump over the top of these lads. We've got options. We could try rock slings. There's very few times when rock sling isn't highly efficient. Yeah. Who needs fancy magics? Rock sling saves the day part 4 billion. Excuse me. Oh, come on now. Yep, this is actually going to work. I was worried he was going to Cannon of Heimer us and the explosion was going to push us off something and kill us in an amusing fashion. But thankfully, nay. I think we'll keep Rocksling about our person for the Loretta fight just because I feel she's magic based and therefore magic resistant. Although maybe I'll hit her with a Dark Moon to start, just because that will debuff her. Make her more vulnerable. But then if she makes her more vulnerable to magic, and then Rocksling deals physical damage, is that even necessary? Maybe I'll stick to Rocksling. Either way, it's Poop Friend's time to shine, once again. Come on, little man. Do your thing. Cherry's a good character for playing whilst recovering from illness. Stand back, push R1, win boss fights. Occasionally take a quick beverage from your bottle of blue. But yeah. I mean, Loreste is an easy fight anyway. It's not as though we're fighting bloody Malenia here, thankfully. Ouch. Got hit. And we got Loreste's Mastery. Is that better for us than Loretta's Great Bow? Uses significantly more FP. And it fires 4 instead of 1. We'll give it a go. We'll get some more int. Should probably get a bit more vigor as well, just because it's generally wise. You can't avoid every hit. But then 50 vigor is more than enough to finish the game if you're even halfway decent. So we should be okay. I'm torn. Right, the old hidden path full of little goblin guys. Should we stop and fight yet another Lulu on the way? Probably can't hurt to get more levels, can it? Ooh, you've got glowy eyes. We'll take your 10,000 runes, jeez. And your Shotel. Now, that way is Scarab Country. Probably don't need it. We'll grab it. A lot of messages out tonight. Very handy for the intrepid explorer who's not been here before. As opposed to the one that's on like their 8th trip at this point. Is this our 8th? Is Lulu the last character to make her way through the snowfield? I feel like the answer's probably yes at this point. Shall we deliver a bit of breath to this one? That worked pretty well. Are you the only one left? Oh no, we completely missed that militia. There we go. And then we'll just take a bunch of damage because old Octopus here is getting annoyed with us. Ah, nice, pushed us off. That's just rude. This has all gone pear-shaped. No, come on, controls. Do your thing. There we go. Right, that's the big octopus out of the way. That's you down. Lovely. That was just about as messy as that can be. But we got the job done. Oh, God, or did we? Yeah, seems like we aggroed every single member of the Volga militia in there. But that's fine. We'll just chug another flask. We got endless supplies for this extremely short section. So yeah, don't underestimate the octopus. If it pushes you off, then suddenly you find yourself in a much bigger fight than you were expecting. Fortunately, that's pretty much the be-all and end-all, apart from old t'other Lulu over here. We have the golden scarab on, we do. And do we have seal back on? We do. Now, how do you feel about getting Dragon Breast? Multiple times. And we'll just have a chug and do it again. Ah, come on. I'm supposed to poise through that, like there. And then a bit of red fire just because. Lovely. And that's a level's worth of runes for sure. Probably two, once we use up a few consumables. Maybe not though. Maybe that's just one level. Certainly at least one. Thus making this trip worthwhile. Right, then where might we want to put it? Arcane is still what scales our seal. Mind might be good just for general more Dragon Breath. Yeah. Yeah, we might not have any more levels on us. We are pretty high level compared to some of the others. Now, it seems like we managed to miss the first Sight of Grace but hit the second. Which is odd, because I wasn't actually aware there was a second one just there, but hey ho. We've made it to the map without falling off any cliffs. Oh yeah, it reminds me, I double checked and the Godfrey icon does nothing for Dragon Breath. You can charge Dragon Breath, but it still does nothing. So, yeah. Magic attack could be useful with the Glintstone Breaths. I mean, for now we'll probably switch to Taker's Cameo just to get about the place. And we'll want Krepus's, just because it's useful for what's ahead. It's good to see that Krepus's Vial doesn't stop Torrent from making noise. It'd be very strange if it did. Now that we've got a system, this place isn't so bad. We could do with a better system to get from Flame 1 to Flame 2 though. But yeah, there's Flame 1 sorted. Now, whereabouts is that archer that's going to try and ruin our day? Right over there. Doesn't even look like she's facing us at this stage. But then no, she just mystically turns around. It's like we haven't made any noise because we don't. We've got Krepus's Vial. And yet she just turned around. There we go. Now she's turned back around. So, there is no better way across here, is there? Because we can't make that jump. Now, can we distract both of these from up here? She kind of got the hint. But she's not really turning around. This one we know we can distract. But again, she's not really... It's like they're not going to turn around until they've spotted us once, and then they become distractible. Ah, God, I forgot about that one. We need to turn her back around. Oh jeez, it's all gone wrong. Now you over there. Why can't we just fire in that general direction? Honestly, first person bow and arrow controls are the dirt worst in FromSoft games. There we go. Did that get your attention? No, of course it didn't. Fine. That should be getting your attention, for sure. But again, it doesn't seem to be. And now we're just having difficulty making it up onto the roof as well. There we go, and we're dead. That was really weird, the way that they didn't behave like they normally do. I suppose one could take the more direct approach and just shoot them all until they're dead. That could work. We've got a +5 bow, so it's not beyond the realms of possibility. I mean, if you stay on them, pressure them, then maybe they don't even get their shots off. Or maybe you miss, and then they get their shots off. But then maybe you just ping them off the roof completely. Still there. Still hanging in. Ow. How did she hit us from there? Either way, that's probably that one out of trouble. Well, maybe she'll become trouble once we get over here. I'm not sure. Now the next one's up there somewhere. There you are. Although yeah, we're having trouble actually hitting from this range, but not to worry. Sod it. We're at ground level, which is definitely where we don't want to be, so let's just run away. Hopefully that one down below is not going to bother us now. Maybe we can go back to plan A? Well, yeah, you don't seem that bothered by anything that we're doing. If we can at least distract that one, that'd be nice. But yeah, it's kind of tricky with that corner bit in the way. Look, I just want to get to fucking Haligtree at some point today. Is that too much to ask? This is never this much of a problem. If we can just move her a bit, that would be wonderful. Come on, keep going. Off the roof with you. There we go. Right. That leaves one more. If we can get you to look in that general direction. Nope, she's seen us. Now, has that got her attention? I think it has. Finally. Jeez. Vengeance is mine. Oh, the game didn't like that for some reason. What is going on? Have we calmed down? I think we've calmed down.